Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Pick a Card reading here at Ever Eden Tarot. I am Eden. Welcome. If this is your first Pick a Card reading, here's how it works. You meditate on these piles and you pick which one is calling your name. Then you go down into the comments or into the description and you pick the timestamp of the pile that you chose and decide, to listen to the reading and take what resonates and you leave what doesn't, because these are general readings. It's not going to resonate perfectly for every single person. So you just kind of take from the reading what resonates in your situation, in your life, and remember that you are in complete control of your energies and everything like that. Okay, so let's get started. These are the three piles we got to choose from here. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I did add crystals to them, so sometimes that helps as well. So take a minute, meditate on them. I will step back. As always, please show your love and appreciation by liking, sharing, and commenting, and also subscribing. I really enjoy doing these videos for you. So if you have any ideas of videos you want, just let me know in the comments as well. And I can't wait to hear from you. I hope you have a wonderful January 2021, and I will see you at your piles. Take a moment, please. Okay, if you need a little longer, please pause this video and meditate on these piles. If not, let's see you at pile 1. All right, hello, group 1. If you chose this stone right here, welcome to your reading. I'm really excited today to explore January 2021 with some predictions for you. So it's exciting. I love a new year, a new start, and to see what's happening. If you haven't watched it already, go check out my 2021 predictions for the year as a whole. It's a much bigger video that breaks it down into kind of 3 parts of the year and goes into more detail for you. But we're just going to focus on January here today. So if you picked this pile of cards, my group 1 lovely folks, let's get started. Okay, so the first card we have for you is the Golden Children, which is interesting. It says inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. So we'll get into that. Let's just flip them all and see how they correlate, and we'll see what the story says for you. Next is the courageous peony. Oh, that's nice. Peonies are like my favorite flower. Not that not that that matters for your reading, but maybe they're your favorite flower too. Let me know in the comments. And next we have deep cellular healing. Okay. So what I'm getting here with the golden child to start out this reading is that you're a very talented person. Whatever field you might be in or wherever this talent may be, you probably know it, or you know you have just some special calling. Talent can be so confined of a word. I think we think of music or this or that or athletics and different things. But gifts and talents can show different in different ways. Like it says here, rare gifts. So you definitely have some rare gifts. Um, yeah, it's some of you might not be working in them, and then some of you might be working with your gifts right now. Um, but you've had these from a very young age. You may have felt very different. Because of circumstances, you may not have been able to take on the tasks to make this happen. You've literally just been more in a risk-free lifestyle, just to try to, make ends meet, make the bills, or just, live up to certain things or create certain situations in which you believed your life needed to be before you could explore these talents. So it's a really interesting time for you in January because you're going to get to have the opportunity to look into that, to explore that, to make that happen. I'm getting that life has been really practical for some of you. There's nothing wrong with that. Is if you feel like behind or suffocated or you just don't get to express your freeness and your creativity, like it's fine. Everything is a path, everything is a journey. It's just not your time to do that yet. And there's things that you needed to learn along the way to make you successful at what you want in your life in the future or right now. Also in January here, I'm getting that you're going to be called upon to let your gifts and talents be seen, because this says, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So it is up to you if you answer that call or not. It might be daring or courageous or something that you wouldn't really do in your normal life. Maybe you're being asked to step up, apply for a different position, step forward in a volunteer position, or something like that. In the sense of, step forward and be seen. I'm taking it a lot of you are probably really in your head or have created all of these amazing ideas but haven't actually had the opportunity to launch them, probably more circumstantial just because you might not have had the resources in your life to do it. You're going to have an opportunity that has more resources. Sorry, I put oil on my cuticles because and it got all over these cards, so I just keep wiping them. All right, let's keep going with this deep cellular healing here. This says physical and emotional healing. What I'm getting with this in correlation to the other cards, though, is that some of you have been held back in the past due to emotional or mental health reasons, or maybe just not seeing yourself in that light as that creator or that entrepreneur or that leader or that lover or what have you that you're being called to do here in January and step up and almost be the more authentic version of yourself. But that self, you needed to develop the skills to be fearless enough to bring it forward. And maybe some of you even have some body image issues and different things like that. And then maybe stepping up in the spotlight can be really difficult if you aren't comfortable in your body. And that's not for everybody, but it can be really, really hard to bring things forward, to, I don't know, get in front of a camera or like have all the eyes on you in the room or in some type of social situation or some type of work situation or some type of love situation when you aren't super comfortable in your body. I'm seeing that some of you are really working on that in your New Year's resolutions. You're probably thinking about the steps you can take now or immediately in 2021 in January to get more comfortable. Okay, let's see what other cards we have here. We have co-create, and then we have two for this side. We have community and thinker. Okay, with co-create here, you're going to, or you have already met someone who inspires your talents and your childhood dreams. They make you realize you can create it. And it's not that they're going to create it with you or for you, or maybe in some cases they might, but they kind of remind you if you meet them in January or if you've met them already, you probably know what I'm talking about. They're going to remind you of what you want to do in your deepest feelings of self and kind of your purpose and inspire you to take next steps on whatever it is you're chasing here. And with this community card coming up here, yeah, you're in this, these two might go hand in hand. I'm getting that you're finding your tribe, I guess is the trendy thing to say. But your people, or your person in January, or you're just kind of solidifying that decision with somebody or some people that are already in your life. I'm getting that maybe you join a group or something like that, and you just really find where you fit in to inspire you to get back to some of these things that are your gifts and that will help you create this really cool, interesting project in January. Yeah, so with thinker here as well, I'm getting that you come up with a lot of ideas alone. I'm getting that you're really smart as well, and I could take that from all like really intelligent. There's lots of different forms of intelligence, and I think we get really too stuck on the textbook version of what we're taught in school of what intelligence is. But there's definitely a lot of different psychological forms of intelligence as well. So I'm getting that you're very intelligent. But you don't often have the support of a community to share your initiatives, your efforts, your ideas, or your thoughts with. These could be friends, a lover, or groups, or anything like that. Some of you might also establish yourselves in an online group or an online community. You'll get deep into this, and it'll kind of just remind you, who you are, that your opinion's heard, and different things like that. Only some of you that's for the online thing, though, but that might resonate for a couple. Okay, let's see what else we pulled here. Agape. And the thread. Okay, with agape, for some of you, this opportunity is coming in the form of love or just unconditional love. So this could be from a family member that supports you now, that comes back into your life or something like that. But it also could be from a lover or, a love interest. It could even be from a child growing up and just almost teaching you about yourself a little. So it's just in the form of unconditional love. You're going to enjoy what you have to offer others as well. And I'm getting a feeling that it's maybe in healing or humanitarian work or community involvement, the arts, and you're really just giving a piece of yourself to other people. And that's the way you're going to feel comfortable taking center stage, is what I'm getting, is because it's helping others and it's for the benefit of others. And that actually gives you the strength and the courage to put yourself out there to shine a little bit more. Okay, I see some of you like starting to plan like a speaker series or a workshop or a digital event that you've been thinking about or that you had an idea of, or some type of inspirational, I don't know, like segment or series or plan like that, or maybe it's a course. So there's a lot of you thinking about that as well and how it can help people and provide support. And then that idea of helping others is what's going to inspire you to keep going and create something amazing with it. With the thread here, this is kind of like the needle in the haystack card. Yeah, you are starting in January to find your purpose. Like you picked it out, you found it. It's just the beginning, though. I really want to reiterate that. Like it's not all dreams come true in January. This is like the initial step. So you found it, you grabbed onto the right thread. It was really rare, but you caught it. So congratulations. That is awesome. And this is the first step towards what you want. All right, so next I pulled some tarot for you as well so we can get a little bit more in tune with actually what is going to happen. First, we have the Eight of Swords. Then we have the Six of Wands. I also pulled clarifiers for each of these. Let's just get it all out and then we'll dive into it. And then we have, who is she again? Oh, she is Balance, which is Justice in this deck. This deck is a little different from the traditional tarot, so I just have to take a second. Yeah, so she is Justice. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And they call her Balance here, but Justice. Okay, with the Eight of Swords, let's just see what clarifying energy we have here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. All right, let's get into this. So with the Eight of Swords here, don't panic. But you've been feeling, is what I'm getting, you've been feeling a bit trapped. Like timing is never on your sides. You've just never been able to like swing and hit it kind of thing. It's just the timing's always just been a little bit off, or you have like missed opportunities, false starts, just a few little things, and you're like, it's so close, it's so close. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it. And that's for a reason. This eight energy is, pushing through, pushing through, pushing through. And we have eight energy over here as well. So it's a very interesting stage for you that you've been in. But in January with this clarifying with the Knight of Pentacles, what we're getting is that, yeah, Spirit wants you to know that it's just not been your time yet. The Knight of Pentacles is our slowest moving knight. So he's about planning, he's about taking your time, he's about figuring it out, he's kind of about strategy. So all of the work that you've been doing to try to figure this out is correct, of course. And Spirit just wants you to know that like all of this work isn't for nothing. Like hang in there. My eights like really say just hang in there. Just keep going. You're almost out of 10. Like you've almost got it. You aren't stuck also. Yeah. And a lot of this will come like clear as daylight and see some daylight, all of these ideas and stuff in January. So you're going to get a lot of payoff there. So don't feel trapped. Keep going. And the beginning and the best is yet to come. January is a big shift in this energy for you. All right, with the Six of Wands here, this is a small victory. So that is amazing. This is a glorious start to your new project. You're going to achieve one part of the goal. Just remember, like, this isn't the huge, big picture, everything coming to you in January, but you're going to take the first steps, make, the first moves. You're going to have a nice little celebration and you're going to keep moving on and keep going and keeping on path and keep your planning up. So that's really important for you for January. Your confidence will increase. You're going to get excited. You're going to be ready. And you're just going to be like, what's next? What's next? What's next? The clarifying energy for that is the Queen of Pentacles. So this means you are the creator. You're creating something long term. Buckle up. So, yeah, this is initial in January with a small celebration, but you are creating something longer term, bigger, better, It's going to be really, really, really good. January is only step one, according to this Queen of Pentacles. She's got a bit of an empire that she runs here in the tangible world. And this will be abundant and successful. Eventually, I'm not getting a ton of abundance for January for you, but with this Queen energy clarifying, there's definitely going to be some abundance along with this cool new idea that you're creating in January. All right, now with the Justice card, you're getting really busy and you may have some important decisions to make to help balance your time. There's nothing bad about this. This is balancing your life. I'm getting that some of you may need to consider paid help, whether that's help around the house if you can afford it. Or just a volunteer who wants to help you create this vision or this project, or if you're a manager of some sort or in some type of leadership position, like lean on your team and everybody work together to make this thing come to creation. But you will need to find some balance in your life with this. Yeah, it's a good luck card too. Things are evening out for you because a part of you has been silent for such a long time. And let's see what clarifies it here. So we're going to clarify it here with the Knight of Swords. So you are already shaking things up in January. You're moving forward really, really, really quickly. So that's why you need to make sure that balance is key as well. And you're getting almost a karmic balance too by pushing everything forward. So that's amazing. Okay. And then with this Knight of Swords too, you want to find balance quickly so you don't lose the momentum that you're giving. You have a lot of energy, a lot of passion. You're really excited about what's happening here. Okay, now into this Queen of Cups. I'm seeing this as a person coming across for you, the collective, the collective you out there. I know there's a few of you watching, so you are going to have a loyal friend step up, or this is a mentor or a mother figure. This is someone you really, really respect. They have your best interest at heart. Yeah, so if there's like a feminine energy, it doesn't have to be a female, but if there is a feminine energy in your life that is stepping up for you, they have your best interest at heart. Do not worry about that. Maybe they're helping you find balance, maybe they're helping guide you to where this project or this idea or whatever you're creating here in January is going to go in the future. So really just respect and keep an eye out for them and their presence in your life. Okay, and then to clarify that Queen, we do have the Six of Swords. And what the Six of Swords is saying is understand your mission. Yeah. You're getting a really clear, so understand like the bigger picture and where it's going, and that this is just a beginning. And that you're along for the ride, and commit and just go all in, and that this is a journey that you're meant to travel and move forward. With the bottom deck energy here, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is a very interesting energy because it does pull into the idea that maybe you might think that all this abundance is supposed to come quicker than it does. I'm getting you might be a little disappointed with your first harvest. I'm just thinking back to the original picture of the Seven of Pentacles. But the abundance is going to come. Just keep growing, just keep building. And with this Queen of Pentacles here, it's definitely in the cards for you, but just keep going. Okay, so we did pull some crystals for you just to see what they had to say. The first one is forgiveness, and the second one is clarity. So that's pink tourmaline and tanzanite. Okay, so with the forgiveness card here, the heart opens and heals other hearts. So I think you've been going through a long stage of just forgiving yourself and being open to yourself, so that you can now step up into this role, into what you're being called to do in January, and what action you're being called to make in this vision that you are creating, so that you can bring it to the world and give it to other people, and share your success with other people, and your heart and just kind of your passion with everybody else. Make it fun. I'm getting for some of you. Don't forget it's fun. Yeah, and just continue to forgive yourself, and just sharing this. I'm really getting that this item gives back to the community somehow, or other people somehow. I'm pretty sure that'll resonate with most of you. But yes, just make it fun, forgive yourself. You're being called to success by giving back. And then with clarity, you have a vision now, which is really exciting. The people perish without a vision. You got to have somewhere to go, and you've been asking for this for a really long time, and it hasn't clicked, it hasn't got there. But you're getting a lot of clarity in January for what this vision will actually be, and what it can bring to the community and other people. You probably have a bit of an idea what this is, if it's coming to a bit of a fruition in January for you. If not, it's something you can turn around pretty quickly, with your expertise. Yeah, there will be no confusion or delusion, though. You will feel pulled and called, and you won't be indecisive. If you're an indecisive person, you're getting a lot of clarity energy here. And for the first time, you might feel like really like just sunk into something. Or if you're a very decisive person, you'll just feel very secure in the vision, which sometimes we can make like really tactical, quick decisions, but you're going to get a lot of clarity in the bigger picture here in January. Okay, group one, that is all I have for you. I hope you do have an amazing January, and thanks for tuning in. Bye. All right. Hello, everyone. And if you chose pile two and you are a part of my group two family, you are at your reading. This crystal right here. We'll just leave him right there as we get into your January 2021 reading. I did do a much longer, much more in depth, um, just regular 2021 reading that broke down the year into three parts that I'll leave the link to in the description below if you're interested in getting some more information on your 2021 through my pick a card readings. Until then, let's focus on your January. Excited to have you here. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome. If you're joining me for the, I don't know, like second, third, fourth, something like that time, welcome as well. Okay, let's see what your January has in store for you. Okay, to start, we have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay, so let's get these three out, and then I'll kind of interpret what we see from there. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going here. And then we have Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Oh, I love that. All right, so this is pretty deep, and I think this is going to be a big reading off the bat. With Loosen Your Grip, I'm getting that a lot of you love control and hate change, or only like change if you can control it. So I feel like you guys grip onto a lot and you want to control a lot. Um, we can't accept our fate when we are trying to control what our fate is. So the only way to let change in and let your different fates show themselves to you is to release a bit of control. Of course, you're not just like handing over your entire life saying, "Here, universe, take care of me." But you know the moments that you can kind of step back and relinquish control a little bit and take a different look at those. Yeah. So creation and control are different as well. Just to let you know, you can create things without having to control every aspect of it. With the weight of the world here, I'm getting you have been carrying the burdens of others, their choices, and their decisions. There's probably something that comes to mind here, but maybe, somebody in your work life or your love life has made choices and you almost had to wear them a bit. I'm understanding. So I'm getting for in January, that's coming to a bit of a close for you as well. You're going to be able to squash that karma and release it into the universe. Yeah, you're going to be releasing whatever you're carrying. You're paying for someone else's karma, karma that isn't yours, but like karma that you ended up with by association. So in January, you're going to be able to let that go a little bit, because you got some other things coming in here as well. So that's interesting. And then with Child of the Cosmos, a lot of inner strength is going to be found for you in January. You may go through a slight spiritual awakening, or see an increased interest in spiritual studies, chakra alignment, the inner work, right? Holistic interests. So you might just get a peek of that when you're trying to loosen control. It's good to align these other elements. So when you're trying to, take a step back from that controlling nature, trying to accept change, trying to go with the flow more so, spirituality can really help. So in January, I can see you exploring that as well. Okay, let's keep going because I feel like there's just a lot here. I'm ready for it. I can feel it. It's coming. Okay, so your next card is Breathe. I feel like I'm reading really fast, so maybe I should breathe. And then the next is Orphaned. All right, so what I'm getting here with this breathe card is you're being asked to be patient. Also, with these spiritual practices and that increased interest, you might be interested more in yoga and meditation, and that might be great for you in January as well. I'm getting hold back. Yeah, don't push things that aren't ready. Pump the brakes. That's kind of the controlled thing. You're like trying to apply deadlines to things that don't actually matter or need deadlines. You know what? Yeah. What I'm getting is, yeah, the universe doesn't really care about your critical path that you created. Things will align when they're supposed to align. And try not to assign people or things in your life like ultimatums and deadlines and different things like that. If you feel like you're going to do that, take a step back, fix your energy. Sometimes in relationships in our love life, and in different things in work, we really want to like give them like it's this or nothing, and ultimatums, and this should have happened by now, and creating all of these timelines that really don't exist. So spirit's asking you to watch for that in January as well, especially with the orphan card here. The reason you find solitude in spiritual is because maybe you're struggling a bit to fit in. Maybe there's a relationship, perhaps it's new or old, whichever, and things, sometimes get a little out of your control, and you're needing to find that solitude, needing to find that strength within yourself as opposed to trying to find it in others. Yeah, you might have a bit of an identity crisis as well, but this could be because of good things. Like good things are happening in your life and they're changing, and you forget who you are a bit because good things are happening and things are changing in a positive direction as well. So it's kind of interesting. Like identity crisis isn't always a horrible thing. But there could be a boiling point, a breaking point coming for you in January. I'm being told just let it happen. Also, yeah, partner warning too. For some of you. Loosen the relationship control ideals and things like that, and just go with the flow a bit in January. Just try not to push things too much. Just make it through the month and see how you feel. Okay, let's see what else we have. I can't wait to get into this tarot. I feel like there's something being held back. Like there's more coming. I can feel it. Okay. We have the heart. Interesting. Like I was saying, love and control, and it's right over here. And then we have the destroyer. Oh, guys, I need to get to this tarot, but let's get through these two oracle cards first. So, with the heart, with love and control and different stuff happening over here, it can make you have wild thoughts. Yeah, it can drive your mind a little crazy. So, just remember this breathe card as well here. The heart is the center, it is the home. Remind yourself of that gently and to take your time to do things with the heart slow and ask for clarity, ask for clarification, dive into the divine, and just, if you need a sign, ask for a sign before you take those actions or make any rash decisions of the heart in January. With the destroyer, you will need a bit of redirection of energy, a lot of redirection of energy in January. Something's going to come at you wildly and quickly and life changingly. Hopefully, once we get into the tarot, we can dive into a bit more of what that is for you. I'm just getting a really strong vibe here. Um, yeah, so this is why spirituality may come into your life in January as well. And like we said, just breathe through it. There's going to be a sudden change and a big sweep in direction, and something coming in hot here as well. Remember what was never meant to be for you was like what was never meant to be was never for you anyway. So remember to be accepting and to be able to let go. Goodness, okay, I can't take it anymore. Let's see why. Let's dive into this. All right, with the tarot, your first card is the Knight of Swords over here by the heart. Interesting. And then we have, what is this one? This is the World. And sorry, I was just clearing my throat. And then we have the Page of Wands. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, so I did pull clarifiers for this reading that I'll pull out as I go through each of these cards. With the Knight of Swords here, I'm seeing is that you have somebody in your corner. So this could be a partner, this could be a boyfriend, this could be somebody coming in January, a new relationship, a new love interest. Treat them well is what I'm getting. So this might be a new lover or a current partner. They're feeling the need to come to your rescue, though. They're in like this hero mode, this hero energy. They're ready to kind of fight for you. But I think over here, I'm going to come out straight out of the bat for you guys, is just to let you know that, I see someone trying to take advantage of you almost. We'll clarify that as we get into it. But yeah, this person wants to come in, protect, help. So if you have a new lover or a current lover or a new partner, or maybe you just meet somebody and you're kind of interested in them and you're going on a date in the new year, they're definitely in your corner. And there's just this show up and like to not like save you. I'm not like that, but like help you out because there's something coming in here that is almost taking advantage of you that I'm getting. So it's kind of interesting. And with, let's see what the clarifier is here for the Knight of Swords. With the Knight of Swords clarifier being the Eight of Cup, they will also want to help you to make this a mature approach, to slow things down. Even though this is a fast energy coming in to help you, they're going to want to make this a mature approach, a realistic approach. This situation is going to help you grow together. This is going to be a nice test for this relationship, whether it's new or old. It's going to either revigorate it or confirm it, and definitely put you through the test. So resist the urge to create problems in this partnership over here. Okay, and with the World coming in, this union is strong. Yeah, and there's going to be lots of rewards and wonderful things once you get through this challenge. This is almost the last test for it, or the first test. It's just kind of like the first major test, maybe, or a test that you need right now. Maybe your relationship is a bit stale if you've been in a partnership for a while. So you kind of need that re-spark, or your relationship is newer and this is kind of the first hurdle that you need to jump over together. But all things are pointing to that you guys are going to make it through this. So with the world here, this is, yeah, this is, I'm still getting that you're going to be manipulated in a different way. Maybe it's an ex, because it's not this person, but maybe there's an ex or a con or a business thing, or someone's trying to sell you something. But it's definitely going to be a test for your love in January. So let's see what the clarifier is for the world here. And it is the wheel. So with the wheel here, yeah, this is a cycle. This is a natural cycle. This is a step, and this is something you have to go through. This is a karmic situation that needs to be faced and that you have to go through. And actually with somebody here. Yeah, you're in good luck though. These are two great luck cards. They're just saying that this is almost like your rite of passage and where it's going. And once you get through, you'll be stronger. Okay, with the Page of Wands here, you're going to feel a little bit exploited, a little bit silly in January, a little bit naive, almost like taken advantage of. How did I fall for this? But you will have loyal help and support, is what this is saying. And let's check out the clarifier here. With your clarifier, it is the Nine of Wands. So with this person and with these people on your side, with everybody who is in your corner, you have what it takes. You have the defense it takes. You can fight this and you can definitely create something. For some of you, I'm just getting that like an ex is trying to get back into your life and like ruin the situation you're in and just ruin things by like trying to promise you the world but not give it to you and sell you all of these almost like sweet nothings. For others, I'm getting that someone is lying to you about abundant opportunity. You know, when someone's like, oh, you can make a ton of money doing this or that, or we should create this business, or we should do that, or you should buy this and you should invest in that. So be careful with your money, be careful with your investments, be careful who you listen to in those types of scenarios, but also be careful of who you listen to, ex lovers or other interested parties who may not have stepped up till now, but now that things are vibing and going good for you, they're trying to like sneak back into your life. Um, or just bad business decisions in general that somebody else is trying to push on you. I'm getting a bit of that from the past as well. You may be prone to that. People, you when you're paying for someone else's karma up here, when you were carrying someone else's burdens, it might have been kind of a business thing as well, or a relationship X kind of thing too. So you may be very used to like carrying, this karma for other people as well. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles though, things are not as they're proposed to you. They're not as they seem. Someone is trying to sell you a fairy tale that is going to leave you out in the cold. So let's see what the clarifier is here. Yeah, okay, so it's the Knight of Cups. This is Prince Charming. This is a smooth talker. This is someone who is trying to fool you for their own gain. Whoa, really interesting reading. And what I have at the bottom here is the Nine of Swords. So this person you're going to feel in a bit of despair because of this situation, but you just need to remember all of what we were saying up here, that you need to seek spirituality within yourself, and also, your current relationships or different things that you're working on right now are where you need to be, and you need to understand the strength of them, and try not to put too much pressure on them while understanding that you're going through this test and trying to build strength and build that relationship and get to the next step. Okay, so let's check out your last two cards, which are some crystals I pulled. The first one is the Ancient Wisdom crystal, which represents ancient wisdom. Woo! All right, and then we have the Kenite Blue, and it's just letting go. Wow, okay. With the Ancient Wisdom crystal, we're kind of getting back up into the spirituality item here again. Remember to trust your gut, trust your instincts. Something is not going to feel right about this situation, and you're going to know it right away. So before things get too far. Always check in with your gut, always check in with your heart, always check in with your feelings. And the answers are already inside you and you already have the answers. With letting go over here too, as well, this is a false opportunity or this past love or whatever it is, no matter how much you have already invested into it or what you have invested into it in the past, you need to let it go. You may have already put money or different things into this, but it's draining you. It's creating turmoil in other aspects of your life. You need to consider really just, chopping it off, letting it go, and knowing that you have everything you need inside of you. Okay, so that was a big and exciting and revealing January. Please let me know if it related. I'm going to call the reading there. Just remember that you're on a really interesting path to start off this year, and just to be mindful of the company you keep and appreciate the company you keep as well. Okay, thank you so much, Group 2. Thanks for tuning in again. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see any specific topics and videos, and I can explore that as well. Okay, I will catch you next time. Bye. Hey, hello, my lovely Group 3s. And if you picked this crystal and pile 3, then this is the reading for you. So today we are diving into January 2021 in all of its glory. If you are interested in a longer 2021 reading, vision, sure, that too, a vision. Um, I do have one that breaks it down into 3 parts, and I'll put that link in the description, so you can make sure you go check out that one as well, if you're interested in seeing what else is happening for 2021. But this reading here today is just January, so let's dive right into it. Okay, so your first card is Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Okay, we'll just get all 3 of them out and then I'll dive into what they mean. Next, we have baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Oh, interesting. That's a really beautiful image, too. Walking up that kind of cliff thing there. Okay, and then we have you're not for everyone. Isn't that true? Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Okay, so group 3, what I'm getting here with Inner Earth starting out, I'm feeling a new beginnings vibe for you in January. I mean, look at this view. It's beautiful. You can see water and cliffs and houses and mountains and some great stuff in there, some forest. This just says, like, welcome to your new adventure to me. I see that in this scenic landscape here. Adventure can be scary. It can involve leaving your comfort zone. This might be a bright, new, and is just the beginning you need to start off the year right. Right off the jump in January, some of you may be moving, maybe. That's not everybody, but some of you may be exploring new opportunities in different places or may get the opportunity to move. Um, yeah. And just starting off some new things in the beginning of January. We'll get more into it. Hopefully the tarot can explain a little bit more about what this is. But the year is going to start off with a bang for you guys in January 2021. With the baby steps here, I'm getting that you might be a little nervous. Yeah, you don't like to ignore the logical, that's for sure. Spirit is saying you are going for it though. Like you're gonna go for it, and that's why I like this card because it's like action and follow your intuition before it makes sense, but in baby steps. Like don't just jump right in the deep end when you can't swim kind of thing, but push yourself to make things come to life that you have been manifesting and to actually create them kind of before it makes sense, before it's on paper, before the lists are done, before this, before that. Because we'll never be fully ready. We never will. We'll never be fully ready for anything. Yeah. Also, with not for everyone, I'm getting don't hold back because you're afraid of what other people think. So it's kind of an interesting one. This could relate to maybe some next steps in relationships, moving in together, a new job opportunity, relocation. Something is coming, and you don't have to put it off just because you're scared about the opinions of others. It's really none of their business kind of thing. So embrace your weirdness, embrace your truth, go for what makes you happy and leave the rest with everybody else because that's fine. All right, let's see what else we have to clarify these. Oh, we have Treasure Island. What a great card. Number 9 might be significant to you. And Message in a Bottle. Lots of water here. If you're a water sign, that might be relevant as well. If not, just the water could be in your future. You could be by the ocean, something like that as well. Okay, with Treasure Island here, your manifestations are coming to life. So you have been manifesting and creating something in your mind, something that you want. You've actually been putting in the work. And you've been using probably the law of attraction and the power of positive affirmations and different things like that. Maybe a vision board to try to create what you want and try to manifest what you want and turn it into the physical realm. In January, it is coming to life. This is something you created. Abundance out of nowhere, this could also mean. This is a great opportunity, an amazing adventure. You have worked for this, and success is yours in it in January. Don't worry about other people think. Don't worry if you're not ready yet. Dive right in. It's coming for you, and it's coming in hot. Okay, so with this message and a bottle card here, also, you're going to get a positive communication. That might be how this change or how this opportunity or how this big thing that's coming to you comes. So it's going to be in conversation, in email, and text, and check your junk mail, check your direct messages. Like something is coming for you and it is news or it's an announcement or it's a declaration of somebody's even love. So check all of those folders and files, listen to your voicemails, listen to when people speak to you, and just be open to new adventure. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have the vow. Okay, some of you might be like getting married or getting engaged. This isn't for all of you. Maybe some of you are taking the next step with your partner, but there is the idea of commitment. Others are getting commitment of stability through work or abundance. Maybe you've been manifesting a specific job. Maybe you've been manifesting, a specific career opportunity. Maybe you've been manifesting a specific partner. Anything like that, you are getting the commitment of that manifestation coming to you in January. Wow, you guys have a crazy exciting January coming at you. Let's see if it keeps going. Let's see, let's see. Okay, so your next card is the Creator. This is just telling you to be open and willing. Your January 2021 is going to be inspirational, and it's just reminding you that you created this. You created this through hard work, through dedication, through not giving up, through not being negative, through remaining positive, through manifestation, through abundance, and just those positive affirmations. And there's been work behind this, which is work and which is consistency, but you showed up, you created this, you pushed this into the physical realm, and you brought this to life. Don't forget that this isn't just some miracle that came to you. You worked hard to get where you're going, and that is why you're being rewarded in January 2021. Also, there may be a surprise for you, is what I'm getting from this card as well. Ooh, I am excited to jump into this tarot. Let's see what we got. We'll get them all out here. We have the Ace of Cups. Next, we have the King of Pentacles. Ooh. All right, this tarot is looking to be just as exciting as the rest of it. And then we have the Strength card for sure. And our fourth and final is the King of Swords. Okay, I did pull clarifiers that switch things up a little differently this time. So for each card, I did pull a clarifier so we can get more of a clear message as to what is trying to be communicated here. But with the Ace of Cups starting out strong, this is new beginnings, this is new love, this is new partnerships, this is new commitments, this is happiness and success. There is opportunity coming for you. Let's see if we can get any more clarification on it. We have the Seven of Cups. So you've had options like this in the past, but none of them have felt right to you. Maybe you've had business options, you had job offers, you've had this, you've had that, and none of it was like the perfect fit. It wasn't like Cinderella's glass slipper. It wasn't the one, it wasn't the fit. It was never quite perfect. They were like okay choices, but they were never it. But from the beginning of this one, you're going to know that this is like the dream come true. This is what you've been manifesting, this is what you've been working for. It's going to feel different than all of these other choices that you have had in your past. You're going to know that it is different. With the King of Pentacles here, there's definitely some abundance. What I'm getting from this is there's either the beginning of an empire that you're creating, that you manifested. So this is like a family business or a legacy. Or this is, for some of you, this could be a stable male energy, romantic partner, mature love interest, okay? So, but this person could also like have an empire and be really abundant and like resourceful. But it's, yeah, so if this is the male energy, they will be successful, they will be established, they will have means and abundance in their life. And that's really exciting for all of you. And if it's the opportunity, you're just creating something amazing and stable and probably generational, that you can pass down, or something that sets you up for your future, for your family, and where you're going. Okay, let's see what the clarifier is on that one as well. So we have the Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, this kind of confirms the communication we got there with the message in the bottle. So this is either from a person or an opportunity, about an abundant person or opportunity. And we're just confirming that you have a vision for the future. Yeah, this is another future forward, new beginnings energy, and it's definitely aligned with visions and creating visions as well. Okay, so then we move over here to the strength card. What this is telling you is don't be afraid of this opportunity. You have what it takes. It could be very intimidating. Like, based on this, like, this is big, this is intimidating. This might be a job that you aren't qualified for. This might be a business that you don't feel like you're qualified to run. This might be an opportunity that like you're kind of almost feel unworthy of, but know you have done the work. Know you have done the manifestation. Know what you have inside you is what makes you qualified for this, that you have the strength to get through this, you have the commitment, you have the determination, you have what what it takes. And what we're clarifying it here is, all right, so in this deck, this is called the Sage. And what the Sage says is, you have learned a lot to get you here. Don't question your knowledge. Don't question your commitment. Don't question your strength. You are wise, and you are wise enough. And, just because you think maybe you aren't, like, just know that you are, because this is a really strong wisdom card. And these are both major arcana. And this is major arcana, clarifying major arcana, which is just huge. You have it. You have it within you. Don't doubt yourself, for sure. Okay, I feel like I am just going so quickly through this, but this energy is so exciting, Group 3. This is really exciting for you. Hopefully it keeps going and I don't eat my words here. What I'm getting with the King of Swords over here is you are smart. You are an intellect. You like to weigh every option. You like to know your pros and cons. You do a list. You weigh it all out. You think, what if I did this and what if I did that? And you may do that in this situation. Um, and there's going to be more pros than cons for sure. All right, let's clarify this. So this is clarified by Isis unveiled in this, and this is the same number as the Empress. So this is creation. This is great creation. This is also indicates marriage or action. And what it is saying is you're going to create, you've created this. You weigh all the pros and the cons that you want. You created this. It is here for you. Take it, run, go. Amazing. Okay, and then the bottom deck energy we have for your tarot is balance or justice. I think it's called balance in this deck, but it's typically displayed as justice. This is your karmic reward for your work. Trust. Trust. You're going to like doubt yourself a little because it's all going to seem way too good to be true, but trust. It's okay. You can trust. Okay, so I did pull some last cards here that are crystals just to give us any final advice for you moving forward this January. And we have rhodochrosite. Oh my goodness. Rhodochrosite, which is acceptance. And then we have diopside, which is Mother Earth. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So with the acceptance cards here, once again, you created it, you did the work. The world, works in like give and take. You give, you give, you give, you give, and you might have been like, when am I getting back? And you got so used to just putting it out there and giving and giving and giving it all away, that you might be really, really surprised that things actually are coming back to you and that the world is giving it back to you and that you don't even know how to accept it. But the universe is saying accept it. It's your turn to accept. You don't have to give anymore. You can take a little. This is for you. This is your gift. This is your reward. Great work. Keep going. Thank you. And then over here with Mother Earth, we're getting you are Mother Earth right here and right now. This is more of this Empress energy as well. You are creating. Your manifestations are taking life form. You are bringing them to life. I mean, I've kind of described this so explosive and surprising and stuff like that, but don't forget, like, there's work here for you to do. It's not just all going to roll out on a red carpet and just be ready for you. You are Mother Earth. You are giving life to this abundant an idea, and it'll come, and it's all in your power and it's all in your hands. Okay, group three. That was a lot very quickly. I kind of channeled that very fast, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was for you. This is a great message, and I hope you have a wonderful 2021. And here's your message for January. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that jazz. If you have any video ideas too, I would love to hear them. If you want to be a little more private, you can also personal message me through Instagram. So you can just tell me how this resonated and stuff like that. I know not everybody is into commenting in the comments, and that's completely fine. I understand that as well. But give it a thumbs up or a little thank you or something like that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, I will see you next time. Bye.